just want to confirm, have you canceled your meeting with President Xi? And
No, I haven't canceled, but I don't know that we're going to have it. But I'm going to be there regardless, so I would assume we might have it. But, they hit the world with something that really is not anything that people are going to do. And it was shocking. I can tell you, Howard and I and Todd, we all, Scott, we were all speaking about it before. And we said, where did that come from? It was that was out of the blue, right? Out of the blue, they came up with this whole import-export concept, and nobody knew anything about it.
So if they roll back their export controls, the new announcement, would you roll back?
Look, we're going to have to see what happens. That's why I made it November 1st. We'll see what happens.
What else besides software could be on the table in terms of export controls?
A lot more. I mean, you have software, but you have a lot more. We have airplanes. We have airplane parts. You remember that from last time. And we were just surprised that China. I have a very good relationship with President Xi, and they did that. This is not something that I, instigated. This was just a response to something that they did. And they didn't really aim it at us. They aimed it at the whole world. The whole world is subject to it. So I thought it was very, very bad. But we have many things, including a big thing is airplane. They have a lot of Boeing planes, and they need parts and lots of.
The world just blinked, and the blink cost billions. Live on Fox, Christina Evans struggled to contain the chaos. Breaking, Trump imposes 100% tariff on China, she said. A number so staggering it stops you cold. Not 10, not 50, 100%. Markets froze. Stocks dove.
That was out of the blue, right? Out of the blue, they came up with this whole import-export concept, and nobody knew anything about it.
And the crypto world? $13.5 billion wiped out in minutes. Gone. Just like that. Trump's post on Truth Social confirmed it. China had made a move. Export restrictions on rare earths, materials critical for technology, for industry, for national power. The United States responded in kind. Aggression met aggression, tariffs met tariffs, and the message was clear. November 1st, or maybe sooner, the world would feel the tremors. The statement was almost theatrical in its intensity. It is impossible to believe that China would have taken such an action, but they have, and the rest is history, Trump wrote. Markets didn't just stumble, they panicked. The ripple was global. Shipping prices jumped, manufacturers froze orders, tech companies braced for disruption. And while billions were being lost in real time, a different story quietly unfolded behind the scenes. Barron Trump, a freshly opened brokerage account. 30 minutes before the tariff bomb dropped, and when the markets tanked, his account didn't sink. It soared. Reports claim $88 million earned in mere minutes, riding the chaos like a predator in the storm. Journalists scrambled. Regulators stared, mouths agape. Public outrage simmered as whispers turned into headlines. Had inside knowledge just turned a teenager into one of the fastest millionaires in the world? Questions hung in the air. Ethical? Legal? Historic? The crypto market shuddered, Wall Street trembled, and the public? They were left to pick up the pieces of a world where political power and personal gain collided in real time. Every chart told a story, every number a warning. Global supply chains tightened, businesses scrambled, governments sent envoys. And through it all, the shadow of one family loomed large. A single tweet. A single tariff. A single moment that changed everything. November 1st, or maybe sooner, marks more than a date. It marks a fracture in the rules of power. Where politics, finance, and privilege collide, the world watches, helpless, astounded, and wondering who really wins when the world itself becomes the game board. And as the smoke clears, one truth remains. In the age of instant information, knowledge isn't just power, it's profit. And some have learned to strike while the world trembles.